Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Badger Creek Farms, and welcome back to the Small Town Farmer series. So, today we are first cutting the hay. Now, I know I said last video we were going to be cutting second cutting hay, but it just makes sense to be cutting first cutting of hay. You wouldn't really be, unless like you started cutting hay in, I don't know, August, you would have a second cutting. Well, you could probably get a first cutting off of hay in May. Not in Michigan, you can't. It's still pretty rainy and most guys are still planting. Last year there were farmers planting corn in June because the fields were so wet. But we get the 1206 mowing hay. He seems to be running good. That disc-spine sure doesn't really care. Jeez, oh Pete, jackknife it enough, bud? Jeez, oh Pete, Steve. Anyways, we gotta go pick up a few things here. I gotta go get a few parts that are in the truck because we gotta work on the 1066. Gotta get a new fuel filter in it, and then a new air filter, as well as a new battery because that battery she won't start. So I gotta go get that stuff out of the truck. I apologize for last video. My editing wasn't really good on the last video, but apologize for that. But this video hopefully won't have any editing issues. So yeah, I'm gonna set my box of parts down here, and we'll start by getting this old battery out. I'll just set it right here for now. Then we'll put this new battery in there. And then we gotta get the other old battery out. Set it over here. Grab other new battery. And repeat the process twice. And there's that new filter in there. So yeah, there we go. She should be good to go. She should fire up. Oh yeah. Should top her off with some fuel here. Now, I hope to make a decent bit of profit off of this hay season, because as you can see, we really don't have a ton of money in the bank right now. But I mean, it's kind of hard in this game to do like a farm like this because the beef cattle take a lot of money, and then they don't produce calves till they have a lot of feed. But kind of that way in real life too. A farming simulation game is a little bit different, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start raking these headlands here. Drop it on. Oh yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, this is a game. It's, I don't know, the way, what the world, really, dude? Anyways, never mind. Today's been one of those days. Making our corners here pretty smoothly here, or at least trying to. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the series by going down below and smashing that like button. Dave, why you stopped? Dude, you still have all... Oh my goodness. I swear these days, can't get no help. Jeez, old Pete. Get to cutting hay, Dave. Now, in real life, you would probably let this... Well, in Michigan, we normally have to dry. We normally have to ted first cutting of hay in Michigan. Second cutting, you normally don't have to ted, unless it's just a very wet summer. But normally first cutting in Michigan, we do ted hay. Now, in American farming, you don't have to ted hay. I think it would be cool if we just had tedders, you know, even if you didn't have to ted the hay. You know, I think it would be pretty cool, but oh well. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get a little bit more over. Good old Dave. Trying to be helpful even though he's not. These little beats. Can't really get good help these days, but hey, useless or not very good worker is better than nothing. No offense, Dave. We're gonna do 2 headlands and then we're gonna switch to rows. Now my goal for this farm is to someday have at least 4 to 5 fields in a round baler someday. Round baling is a lot more efficient in this game than square baling. If there was like a stack liner, yeah, it would be a lot easier with square baling, but there's not. Maybe there might be, because we have New Holland now. Not doing the best job of raking this. Oh well. Oh yeah, we are rolling. Dang it, got some of that headland there. But anyways, now we're gonna get started on our rows. The way AI worker rakes fields is not the best, but oh well. We're just gonna do it ourselves. Rake seems to be doing pretty good. Last year we were having a few issues with it. We actually had a bearing go out on it last year, but luckily that wasn't the crazy big deal. Normally bearings are easy to fix, or easy to replace, I guess. Done with that a little bit. And then we're going to get going on this next little bit here. I'm actually going to reposition this spot here. And we'll get raking. Dave seems to be doing a decent job. He looks like he's on his last final pass. And then he's done. There goes Dave on his final pass. Dave? Mayday, mayday, iceberg straight ahead. Oh, come on, Dave. Gosh dang it. What do you think you're doing? Mow the invisible grass. Attaboy, Dave. Makes a ton of sense. Maybe he's just kind of throwing up some of these spots. Once again, I think that's what he's doing. Darn it. Don't. Gosh. I'm just running into all sort of kinds of stuff today. Goodness. Come on, Dave. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, well, for him, I don't know. Anyways, I'm re-raking this because I don't like all that one little tiny strips there, but anyways, looks like I'm gonna wait for Dave to get down here. And I think I'm just gonna wait for him to get done because it's not worth breaking the rake. And jackknife the mower, because that's totally not like a $40,000 machine. Anyways, let's get this last bit here all raked up. Looks like I'm gonna miss some too. Dang it. She's rolling some coal climbing up this hill here, but I think we're just gonna leave this field into hay because we don't currently own a grain drill. So I used to have a grain drill, but I sold it. I hate why the grain drill missed all these. Oh, come on, just do your job, hay rake. But I don't like how the grain drill missed all of the rows, or missed some of the strips. It seems to be a bug in this game, but oh well, it is what it is, I guess. But if I can get lined back up here, I'm gonna try to finish this or make this look nice. But I don't know. Let's hope we get a decent bit of hay off of this. At least 2 hay racks. I'd be happy with 2, even 3. But we'll see though. Well, looks like Dave's done. And then we are done of raking. First cutting the hay. I know we only have 1 field, but 1 field's better than nothing. Or at least 1 field of hay. American farming. Squad Built team, if you are watching this, please make it where you can rent equipment, because I'd like to rent a trailer to be able to haul those bales, because I got a decent bit of money there sitting in bales. Plus, it would just be handy, to be able to rent like stuff, like rent equipment from the co-op. I just think it would be pretty neat. Gotta get the baler out of here, and then Dave should be coming back with the mower. And let's hope with the baler's in. Oh, yep, baler is still in here. Nobody stole it. That's a plus. There we go. Then let's go hook it up to a rack. I don't know. The racks are over here, I believe. Yep. So let's go bale, I guess. Yep, there's Dave coming back. First of all, we gotta just see how it's going to, see if we need to adjust the baler at all. I love the way this thing sounds. Sounds just like an actual square baler, which it should. Thank you, Dave, for arriving back at the farm. You could have pulled in the driveway more, but whatever. Already got 6 bales. No. 10. Well, now we got 10 bales on the rack. Or not 10, 20 bales. No, we got 10 bales. Anyways, we gotta keep rolling here. Has there never been decals on the back of this baler? Must be. Huh, never realized that. I would have thought they would have had decals on the back of this baler, but guess not. Cruising at 6 miles an hour. Seems to be doing good. Let's hope we can make a decent bit of ching-ching off of this, because I'd like to buy like a 3-wheeler or something to have around the farm. Now in real life, you'd have a couple guys on the rack, but this is a game, so oh well. Seems to be doing pretty good here. Not really had it plugged up, which I don't think these newer balers seem to plug up as much as the old ones. But I know the newer, some of New Holland's last ever pull type choppers, I know those will plug up during some very thick stocks, but this baler seems to be doing a pretty good job. Once we get done with these headlands, I think I hope by the end of this headland here we'll have a full rack, but I don't know if we're going to or not, but man can dream, I guess. Baler seems to be eating hay pretty good, but we're now just made it over officially half a rack, so I don't know, if we can get 2 racks out of this, I'd be pretty happy. Was I running in 6 mile an hour? Yeah, I think I was running in 6 mile an hour before. Anyways, we're about done here, so I'm gonna kick on some music here and we're gonna bale some hay. Hope you guys did enjoy that little time lapse did there. I'm gonna try to start doing those more. They're just, I think I've done at least 3 so far, but I'm gonna try to start doing them more. I did miss some hay as I was doing it, but yeah. Unfortunately, there's no. Oop, dang, got 4 rack hay here. I gotta run this thing up, but anyways, until we get like a fancy video mode here, I think it might be a little bit until I can get like a better, recording setup. I would just hire an AI driver, but they don't know what they're doing when it comes to baling hay in this game. With a square baler or any type of baler, but let's go grab the pickup. So Dave did pull the tractor up more. Good for him. He said he had to go, wrong button. He said he had to go back to his house. He said he had to go home because he forgot he had a dentist appointment. So let's go grab this hay rack over here and take it out to the field. Got the hay rack hooked up. We'll put her in 4th gear here. In real life, you really don't want to drive too fast with these hay racks, but this is a game. If I wanted to, I could drive full speed, but it gets a little sketchy in this game. But we're gonna hook up to this hay rack, back the baler up, and then get baling that last little bit we got. And we'll hop in the 1066 turbo. Another thing that would be cool if you could just keep your equipment running, Like, I know if you have an AI driver, and if like you unhook like a chopper box with the old pull type chopper, I know it'll keep like running. But I think it would be cool to just have like a little button that says like engine on and off, but until we get that, I'm missing all the hay today. Until we get that, we're just gonna have to live without it here. And we're taking our PTO shaft out. Gotta pick up some of this hay scraps here. And we're gonna pick up some more hay scraps because there seems to be a lot of hay scraps. Hey, every piece of hay counts, I guess. Now let me know in the comments, what do you do if you do any hay on your farm, or what do you do? Do you do round bales, small square bales, large square bales? We do round bales and small square bales. Mostly do small square bales. But last year we did a lot of round balers, or we did a lot of round baling because, hey, it rained horrible last year. The weatherman said you have 2 days to cut, or 3 days to cut hay. Then you cut hay and it started raining. It was pretty bad, at least in Michigan. I don't think we're gonna quite get 2 racks out of it. Even if I go pick up all the scraps, we're probably not, but oh well. And that's a wrap for getting bales off, or hold on here. I'm gonna pick up some of these scraps. Now we're done here. So I'm gonna take these both these wagons into town with the pickup, and then I guess we're just gonna call it a day here. Unhook this wagon. Go in the 1066 here. Pull it ahead. Gotta fight to get this wagon backed up. Gotta take her low and slow here, but we're gonna sell some hay. Gotta keep it slow. I don't know if hay has a price in this game, but before I do get too carried away, yeah, it doesn't have a price. But in real life, hay, everything basically has a price. But yeah, let's go. Hopefully we'll get $1,000 a load. Well, might get $800 for that. Maybe $100 for the back one. So if I can at least get $1,000, be good. But I believe, I just missed the driveway. Gosh darn it, yeah. Not supposed to turn like that, but we're just gonna do it. Now we can pull into the co-op here. And I'm just gonna tell them here before I do get too carried away. But yeah, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, appreciate that, Tom. Yep, thank you. So he said just pull right on back out. He said pull right back out here. And should be able to, he said should be able to sell some. Okay. $1,000, so I was right on the money there. But anyways, yeah, that wasn't terrible, honestly. $1,000. I'm going to get a check here. Even though we technically have the money, I'm just gonna kind of realistic role play this. But let's go in here. Okay, well, that's hopefully not the last time I see you. Yeah, I'll hopefully be back in here in about 2 months-ish. Whenever second cutting's getting ready to go. But who knows? I might have a round baler by then. Okay. Thanks, Tom. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the month, and I think that's possible if all of you guys watching right now subscribes. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Badger Creek Farms out.